What do you know about his development of quarterbacks? I'm sorry, your initial thoughts.
You know, to be honest, you know, not too much more than everyone else, you know, in the room or other guys on the team. You know, I look forward to, you know, building a real strong relationship with Coach Kelly, and obviously that, you know, needs to take place pretty soon, but I haven't had a chance to do that so far. So I mean, it's just, you know, kind of what everyone else knows at this point.
How would you describe the initial impressions in the meeting?
I think the team responded really well. I mean, it was a very positive meeting. You know, guys were excited. You know, we fed off his energy and his passion. It was very evident, you know, from the time that, you know, he started speaking to us at, you know, 11:15. You know, his passion is very contagious, and that was the biggest thing, you know, I took from at this point. But again, you know, there's a lot of, you know, getting to know each other, you know, involved, and I'm very excited to get that started and, you know, get to work. I mean, we've got a lot of work to do. He said it best.
Dayne, Jack used the word criteria. What were some of the criteria that the Leadership Council laid out?
I mean, it was pretty standard characteristics. I mean, it was just things that we felt, you know, were necessary to, you know, to help, you know, get this program back to where it belongs. You know, just a lot of things that, a lot of, you know, leadership traits. I mean, we were looking for a leader, a guy that was, you know, everything that Coach Kelly is. I mean, it was just a lot of passion, you know, high energy guy, very approachable, and, you know, a guy that, you know, cared about winning and wanted to win, you know, at every level, you know, every day, every snap, you know, and I think that's what we got with Coach Kelly.
A lot of smiles from your teammates today. You guys pretty happy with this?
Yeah, you know, it's exciting. Again, with everything that's been going on, I mean, it's been, you know, pretty crazy the past couple of weeks, but I think for one, you know, the whole process has kind of gotten, you know, some closure, and that, you know, now we have a head coach and we know who that is. We've had a chance to meet, but I think everyone's, you know, very excited and more than anything ready to get to work.
When you see what he did this year with two very different quarterbacks, how does that make you feel?
You know, it's great to see, you know, the versatility that, you know, he has, and obviously he's a tremendous coach, and, you know, personally, I mean, I haven't had any encounters with that, you know, from a coaching standpoint yet, but I'm very excited and very anxious to get working, and obviously the main thing for me right now is getting healthy, but, you know, as soon as I'm able to get going, I mean, I can't wait to get to work and, you know, just compete with him.
As far as your recovery, how is that going?
It's going very well. I mean, again, it's you know, rehab is one of those things that really is day to day, and I mean, you can't fake that, and you know, as it continues to get better, you know, I'm gaining more confidence in my knee, and, you know, I think that's very important with the entire process. But again, I mean, it's one of those things where you don't want to rush it. You know, in no way am I trying to compromise, you know, my knee just for time's sake. You know, when it's ready, it'll be ready, and until that time, you know, I'm going to continue to rehab and do everything I can to get healthy.
So you don't feel any more pressure to get ready with a new coach and a new offense?
I mean, obviously, I mean, that's kind of in the back of your mind, but again, I mean, I'm pretty content in knowing that, you know, health is, you know, my primary concern at this point, and, you know, that's not something where you can continue to play with, you know, like a nagging, you know, if it's a sprained ankle where you can kind of tough it out. I mean, please, if it was something that you could do, trust me, I would do everything in my power to do that. But at this point, you know, my health is kind of the most important concern at this point.